Okay, very quick little sum up on part five of, lesson five of module two. We're going to go over texture really quickly in the next two slides. So, texture is the tactile qualities of surfaces or visual representations of those qualities. So, texture can be experienced through touching or visual suggestion. So, like with a lot of the elements, we have actual and implied versions of texture. Actual textures can be felt and as used by sculptors and architects. So, we have this example here, kind of a gross like play on textures here. This is called Object or Breakfast in Fur. It is a teacup and saucer and spoon set that has been the texture of it, which we know as being very like smooth and like almost like porcelain, or sometimes actual porcelain, has been replaced with this like furry texture that you obviously would not want to actually like use or drink out of or anything like that. But it just kind of plays with our thoughts and our associations with things, and how just a switch up of a simple texture can totally alter the state of an object. Simulated or implied textures are created by looking like something other than paint. So, implied textures, we see this piece by Vincent van Gogh, Starry Night, as you probably all know. And we see that there is a rich tactile surface used as an expressive device, and brushstrokes of paint or device to with thick brushstrokes of paint to create textural rhythms about them. So the paint texture itself is lending to a feeling of movement and motion in the piece. Instead of it being all smoothed out, this piece would have much less like of a quality of movement about it. But yeah, this is just one implied texture. You can apply all kinds of textures as well, but this is just the one that I'm showing here. So summing up real quick what our last slide was about, or last element was about, their texture, which I kind of consider to be almost like an honorable mention. And then we'll talk next time on time and motion and sort of how that becomes like an in-between element of the elements of design and the principles of design. But sorry, really short video, just didn't want the last one to cut off too soon. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please message me if you have any questions.